Hello everybody and welcome to my review of The Prophecy by Jennifer Armentrout. So I've got an arc of this book because I'm still on Jennifer's exclusive review team for the second year now, and thank you Jennifer for having me. This was the first book we've gotten this year, and The Prophecy is the fourth and final book in the Titan series. So because of that, I won't be telling you what it is about, where we left off, because I don't want to spoil anything. So I will only tell you my opinion of this book, so you don't get any spoilers, because if you get spoilers, you don't want to read this book. So first of all, oh my gosh, this book, like, Jennifer broke my heart. I actually cried twice, and it was not funny. Don't play with us like this, Jennifer. Like, no, I never cry in books, and I had to cry. So that tells you a lot. Like, it was so emotional. And even though it was the last book, it wasn't as action-packed as you might think, or as her last books are normally. But I was actually a fan of that because you could concentrate more on the characters. And I had a feeling like this whole series was more about the character development than the action and the storyline. Well, the storyline was also important. And I really liked it, I enjoyed it. We had some action. Like, don't think that nothing is happening. A lot is happening, especially in the last half. And yeah, the character development. Like, when I first read the Covenant series, I hated Seth. I hated him so much. And now at the last book, I got to love him so much. Like, this little idiot, I love him so much at this point. It's not even real. Like, I wasn't sure about Seth getting his own book because I hated him. And during the first book I was like, but now he's like, oh my gosh, he's a complete different person. I love this character development. It was written so greatly. And then we have Josie, who's just this awesome badass character, and she's so amazing. Like, I wouldn't be so caring and nice and lovely if what happened to her would happen to me. Like, no way. I mean, she also changed a lot during the books, but still, she's like so cute and nice still, and I really love her too. And the favorite part of this book, we still have Aiden and Alex there, and oh my gosh, Seth and Aiden are kinda working together now, and they kinda became friends, and these two together, oh my gosh, you're going to laugh your ass off. It's so hilarious when those two are together. And I love how Josie and Alex also became friends, and they're kind of similar but also really different, and it's so cool to see them interact together. So those were definitely my favorite moments of the book. And yeah, as always, it was like a great mix between the emotion, like where you really cried, and the humor. Like, I laughed out loud so much because of Seth's snarky remarks and his self-absorbedness. Is that even a word? And then we also had Alex's humor, which, oh my god, I missed her so much. It was so hilarious. And it's like the perfect balance. Like, you don't feel super sad the whole time, but you also don't laugh your ass off the whole time. It's like perfectly blended. And the writing is so good. Like, again, I didn't even notice how fast I was reading. And that's the weird thing that I have only with Jennifer's books. Like, I'm reading, and I don't even realize how fast I'm reading. I'm like reading twice the normal speed that I'm reading. And so I was at like 60% and was like, oh shit, you don't have much left. And yeah, that's just telling you it's a great book when you don't even realize how fast you're reading. And what can I say? It was the perfect last book. It was a perfect ending, like always. Like, Jennifer's just so good with ending series and books. Like, it's always perfect, and you're never like, but what is with this and this, and what is with this and this? I mean, there's still a bit of like, and what's happening after that? But yeah, somehow it has to end, and it's not like this huge, super big question, because it was kind of answered what would happen next. And I'm really, really sad that the series is over, because I've started to really love it and the characters, and it was just overall amazing. And if you haven't read the series, you need to check it out. But I would also like recommend reading the Covenant series first, because so much is happening before that, so you can completely understand the series. Yeah, pick up the series if you haven't read it yet, and if you're at the last book and you're waiting for it to come out, I can tell you the wait was worth it, and you will absolutely love this book. So yeah, that's my whole little rant about the prophecy, and thank you all for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!